Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about the 5-second elevator pitch. So you might be wondering, what is the 5-second elevator pitch? And it's, there's a lot of talk about the 60-second elevator pitch, the 90-second elevator pitch. And what it gives me the impression of is that you are in a situation where you have enough time for 60 seconds of talk about yourself. Whereas in reality, what I see is that the most frequent introduction that you make is in 5 seconds. So someone will say, oh, hi, who are you? What do you do? Right? And you don't have 60 seconds. There's not enough time. There's 5 seconds, 5 or 10. And in that 5 or 10 seconds, that's when they're going to figure out if they want to even talk to you. So with that in mind, what I recommend people work on is don't worry about the 60-second pitch. Once someone's interested, it'll just flow naturally, but work on that 5-second elevator pitch. And one of the first things that you want to think of is in the 5 seconds, not just talking about who you are or who you were, but also talk about where you want to go. And I know that's a lot in 5 seconds, but it can be done. And I've seen it done. So with a lot of people, they tend to sort of say, oh, I work at this company and this is what I do. And that's fine. But what you also want to work in there is kind of aspirational. What are you also looking to do? So if you're looking to serve on boards or you're looking to build a board career, why not throw it into your 5-second elevator pitch? Why not introduce it right off the bat to every single person that you meet, right? And that's another thing. Every single person that you meet, you're going to give the 5-second elevator pitch. You're not going to give every person that you meet the 30 or the 60 or the 90-second elevator pitch. So my advice is work it into the 5 seconds. So I'll give you a quick example. Think about talking about who you are and then where you're going in the 5 seconds. So, hi, my name is whatever. I work at this particular company or at this bank, and I'm looking to build a corporate board career, or I'm actively seeking a corporate board. These are all things that people will pick up on, and you'll actually end up having a conversation about that part of your elevator pitch versus I work in financial services, but I'm actually actively pursuing corporate boards at the moment. That's a really strong opener. It opens the door to a conversation about your board career, which there may be one, you don't know. And another thing I want to mention is never judge a book by its cover. A lot of people think that, oh, this person doesn't serve on a board, so they're not going to be able to help me. Or this person's not a CEO, they're not an executive, they can't help me. I've seen that be a mistake and an error every single time. So a lot of my clients, when they get onto boards, they say, wow, it was the person I least expected who helped me. So think about it. Think about how can you work in, and maybe it's boards, maybe it's not boards, I don't know, but how can you work in where you want to go into your 5-second elevator pitch so that you can get the most out of that conversation, and so that you can essentially you have more reign, right? There's more free reign of actually talking to people and getting that message out to a wider audience. And it opens the door to the conversation. So think about your 5-second elevator pitch. If you need help, let me know. It should be pretty fast and easy, and you should practice it and see how it feels. Good luck.